luring sailors with their melodious songs.
I hear him. Where's she at? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it.
Or deceiving the visitors with their mesmerizing looks. The mysterious water bodies are full of such legendary beings that are always ready to captivate our imagination.
Look, a mermaid over here.
Join us to watch some of these strange yet thrilling mermaid encounters.
Dr. Robinson, is this the creature that you and your team found in South Africa?
From what I can see here, yes, it looks like the same species.
Imagine watching a video and suddenly seeing a merman cutting through the waves like a skilled swimmer. Yes, a merman, half man, half fish, gliding gracefully in the water. It happened to this surfer. He recorded this merman swimming more skillfully than any human on Earth. The merman's movement is different compared to humans. Even in strong waves, he swims with a smoothness that humans can't match. Even only a few marine animals can replicate that. The merman moves like a dolphin, but as you look closer, it's clear this isn't an ordinary sea creature. He has arms and the unmistakable shape of a human torso, which confirms that it's a merman. Yarmouth mermaid. Let's dive into a story from 2016 when a mermaid washed ashore in Newfork, which caused a storm on social media. Aaron White stumbled upon the remains of a mermaid on the Great Yarmouth Beach. His video showed a creature with fins, a unique tail, and a head that looked strangely human, even though it was pretty tiny. While the body was rough in shape, the head and tail stayed intact. The person who filmed it even thought it resembled Disney's Ariel, but skeptics had their say, suggesting it might just be a seal, considering the area's seal population. New Jersey Lake mermaid. A video showing what seemed like a mermaid swimming in a local lake in New Jersey had everyone talking in late 2021. The person behind the camera spotted the mysterious figure gliding through the water and couldn't help but scream, "Check out that tail!" Words about this mysterious incident spread like wildfire, and soon a crowd gathered to catch a glimpse of the strange creature. Even a lifeguard came over to investigate, wondering if it was the real deal. But quickly, the truth came out. It was actually a professional mermaid performer in a costume, and the one filming.
Look at there it is, there's the tail, see it?
Deep sea mermaid. In the depths of the Caribbean, a sea researcher set up a camera on the ocean floor. She was hoping to do two things: test her camera and also see if she could record a mysterious creature. At first, the footage seemed ordinary, but then something caught their eye from a distance. To everyone's amazement, a figure resembling a mermaid swam into view. Speculation began swirling that this aquatic being could be none other than Mermaid Melissa. Legend has it that she calls the Caribbean home. Dead mermaid's tail.
Can't tell me this isn't a mermaid tail.
One night on the beach in Argentina, a strange tail was found near the water. It was large, resembling a fish tail, but it was clear it wasn't just any fish. It was an actual mermaid's tail. The upper body was missing and only the lower body remained, which was quite strange. It looked as though the mermaid had been hurt by someone and its body had been separated. The scene suggested that the mermaid hadn't been like that for long, as the tail still appeared fresh. This discovery left everyone on the beach puzzled and intrigued, wondering what had happened to this mythical creature.
I'm not gonna lie, it smells.
It does.
Caribbean's waters. In 2018, a curious traveler visited the Caribbean. He was excited by stories of a mysterious sea creature. With his camera ready, he hoped to catch a glimpse of this creature, if it was real, of course. And to his surprise, it was. At first, it was hard to see, but then a quick movement revealed its fin. It was unlike any fish or sea creature we know. This unique fin made people wonder, could it be a mermaid? Did this traveler really find a mermaid in the Caribbean? Or is there another explanation? The video has left everyone curious. The short length of the video makes it hard to use this as concrete proof, but it's a good start. Strange skeleton. On Sarago Island in the Philippines, a strange skeleton was discovered on the beach, and it was quite strange. The skeleton was black and appeared rotten. It had a head and upper body like a human, but the lower half was like a fish, complete with fins and scales on its body. It looked like the remains of a mermaid. The sight was both fascinating and eerie. How did it reach this terrible fate? How did its body end up on the beach? Perhaps the waves brought it ashore. What do you guys think? Mermaid from Phuket.
Look, a mermaid. Look, y'all.
Near Phuket, Malaysia, locals and tourists got quite a shock when they spotted a mysterious mermaid swimming in the waters. It was hard to miss her. She had a lower half shining in bright blue and purples, which was a striking contrast to her human-like upper body. As she swam with confidence, her fins splashed the water, creating a beautiful sight. Though she knew she was being watched, the mermaid seemed unfazed, carrying on her elegant journey down the river. Some think it could be a clever prank, but one thing's for sure, the allure of the mermaid continues to capture the imagination of people everywhere.
Mermaid's coming back.
He likes us. Look, it's beautiful. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty.
Mystical encounter at Luna Park. Close to Luna Park, Hank, Lloyd, and a young person were having a fun day out in the open. They couldn't believe their eyes. A creature that seemed like a mix of a mermaid and a mutant fish with a tail that caught their attention.
Mom.
This bizarre being popped up just a moment before vanishing into the depths, leaving Hank and his pal totally stunned. Luckily, they managed to capture a shot of its lower half on camera. But here's where it gets even weirder. The sound of a child's scream in the background confirmed that they weren't the only ones to witness this mysterious event. Friendly mermaid. A vlogger was out with her friends on a boating adventure somewhere in Brazil. As they were filming, she spotted something extraordinary. A mermaid swimming right alongside them.
Oh my gosh, is that a mermaid?
And what's even more interesting is that this mermaid wasn't shy at all. In fact, she got up close and personal, giving us one of the clearest and closest views of a mermaid ever caught on camera. What's even more amazing is that nobody freaked out. The vlogger, her friends, and the boating crew were all cool, not making a fuss at all. Maybe that's why the mermaid stuck around longer than usual. It was almost like she wanted the humans to notice and appreciate her, because she hung around for a good while. She even popped up to the water's surface. Newborn mermaid. In 2023, a video caused such a stir online that Thai authorities had to quickly remove it from YouTube. So now, it is only available on shady websites. The video reveals a small baby with an unbelievable trait. Instead of legs, it has a fish-like fin. The baby appears to be alive and freshly born. Its ears add to the mystery, while the rest of its features are just human-like, with arms and a regular head. What's puzzling is that this is the only video of this creature, with no further updates on what it is and what happened to it. Did the Thai authorities intervene and are still trying to hide it? Lake Mermaid mystery.
Just seen something on the beach there, and all of a sudden they closed off the park. I was able to stay back.
In this next video, a mysterious scene unfolds. People dressed in bright yellow protective clothing pull something from a lake. When they look closer, they find a lifeless body with a dark green fishtail.
What are they doing? Some kind of...
suggesting it might be a mermaid. The creature has a human-like upper body and a fish-like lower half, raising many questions. As people with cameras get closer, they are shocked and quickly step back. Videos like these make us wonder, are mermaids real? And if they are, how hard is the government trying to hide these stories? Sailor met mermaid. A chilling video recently appeared online filmed by a sailor named Tavion, somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. While sailing alone on a container ship, Tavion saw two mysterious creatures swimming alongside the ship
On each side of the boat?
at an incredible speed. They were so fast they easily kept up with the ship.
What are those trails called? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something swimming real fast underneath that water.
Convinced they were legendary sea sirens, Tavion claimed he could hear their voices. Mermaids and sirens are known for luring sailors to their doom with their songs, so Tavion thought these mythical creatures were haunting the waters around him. Driven by fear and curiosity, Tavion searched for these creatures but couldn't find them again. Lake Titicaca resident. Deep in the waters of Lake Titicaca, something strange caught the eye of locals and researchers back in 2018. They called it Kutska, which is a viper snake. Everyone was confused. Was it a seven-headed viper, or maybe the legendary mermaid, rumored to be one of the viper's heads, guarding the Inca treasure? Legend has it that the lake's sacred stones hold power over fishermen, who seek protection from the creatures below. Some even suggested Kutska could be a mermaid, known for her nighttime antics around Lake Titicaca. Stories abound of mermaids haunting Chuck and Javi's beach, causing fear among residents and visitors alike. Mystery mermaid. Forget the fairy tale mermaids, because this recent video shows a creature that will surely captivate your imagination. This creature, dark and spooky, pale, looks like it came out of a science fiction story. Its face almost looks human, which makes you think it could be one of us. But the gills on its neck tell a different story. While its face seems human, the webbed hands are a clear sign that it's not. The overall appearance of the creature clearly suggests that it could be the aquatic humanoid. However, many claimed it to be an extraterrestrial creature. What's your take on it, mermaid or extraterrestrial? Don't forget to share by commenting below. Coastal Guard's mermaid. Coastal guards are used to encountering all sorts of mysteries at sea, but this particular mission was unlike any other. During a routine training session, UK Coast Guards came across a mysterious creature that looked just like a mermaid. It had all the classic features described in mermaid sightings: fish-like fins and a humanoid head. But what really caught their attention was its distinctive tail. It looked just like the real deal. Despite their certainty about what they saw, the footage of the encounter remained hidden for years. It wasn't until 7 years ago that an anonymous source leaked the video, and that reignited interest in mermaids all across the UK. Mermaid resting on the coast. A real-life mermaid was spotted resting on an island in Papua New Guinea. She had a stunning golden-orange tail and flowing blonde hair. Her upper body looked like that of a beautiful girl, while her lower half resembled a fish with a large tail. She lay on the sand for a while, then sat up near the water. She was playfully flicking her tail back and forth. The scene was truly mesmerizing. It captured the attention of anyone nearby. After some time, the mermaid gracefully swam back into the sea. Florida's golden mermaid. Back in 2014, something truly amazing washed ashore along Florida's coast. A golden mermaid's body found near Gators Pass. It wasn't your everyday beach discovery. This decomposed mermaid was captured on camera for all to see. This mermaid wasn't your typical sea creature. Her scales gleamed from head to tail, and her hands, they almost looked human. And that fin, it was the real deal. But what really stole the show was her hair. Even though the body was decomposed, her fiery red still shone brightly. After capturing the imagination of both the public and the authorities, this fascinating being was sent away to Alaska for experts to examine. Baby mermaid. A guy enjoying the beautiful shoreline in Argentina stumbled upon a tiny creature on the shore. He saw the creature in distress, so he wasted no time rushing to her aid. He brought it home where he gently placed her in a big bowl of water and looked after her with care. This baby was no ordinary one. She had a fin, webbed hands, and even fishy scales, just like the ones in sailor stories. With time and care, the baby started to perk up, so the surfer decided it was time to return her to the sea. He captured the whole adventure on video. Now, whether this video is the real deal or not is still up for debate. What's your take on this magical encounter? Share your thoughts below. Mississippi mermaid. Mermaids sure know how to have a good time, and this video is proof. It was shot in 2021 on the famous Mississippi River, which is renowned for its diverse marine life. The footage captures a moment underwater. Though it doesn't show the whole picture, a glimpse of a fin caught our eye. Look closely, and you'll see it swaying and dance. There are splashes everywhere, and if you freeze the video at just the right moment, you'll notice the creature standing upright in the water. Now, that's not something your average fish can do. With a fin long enough to fuel speculation, many are asking, could this be a real-life mermaid? Join the discussion and share your thoughts below. Sunbathing mermaid. On February 5th, 2021, a guy was out to capture some stunning pictures at Zillow Lagoon. There, he came across something extraordinary. He noticed that on the rocks, there was a mysterious creature sitting there. Fueled by curiosity, he edged closer and began filming. He noticed there was actually a mermaid basking in the sunlight at the lagoon's edge. It was a sight never before witnessed. The mermaid appeared beautiful, as though she had lived a long life and knew her time was drawing near. Yet there was contentment about her, as if she was enjoying her final days in the warmth of the sun in the lagoon. Imagine being the person who witnessed this amazing scene. It must have been a moment of pure magic. Preserved tales. Have you ever heard about mermaid skeletons in museums? There's one at the National Museum in Copenhagen. But are they real? Way back in 1830, there was a wild story from Scotland. They said a boy turned into a mermaid by throwing rocks at one. Villagers tried to bury him, but the wise suggested keeping him preserved as a warning for all those who try to mess with these water sirens. Hence, the mummified mermaid still rests there, and visitors from all around the world visit to see the preserved tale. Mysterious skeleton. It was just a regular beach day in New Jersey back in 2014. One guy was filming his roller coaster ride when something caught his eye on the sandy shore. He zooms in and what does he see? A tiny mermaid skeleton. Yep, you heard that right. And this wasn't your average skeleton either. It was petite, almost delicate looking. But here's the kicker. Despite being just bones, the mermaid's hair was still there, intact and all. But wait, there's more. Despite its bony state, the body seemed pretty well preserved, except for one thing. It was missing its lower fin. Maybe it got swept away by the strong waves. Another person noticed this and warned the guy filming to be careful.
Don't touch it!
Did he know something about this mysterious creature?
You need to touch it?
Croatian coast mystery. In 2016, Juan was on a trip to the Croatian coast. He was there on summer vacation, so he put his camera on to capture the moments. But then, out of the blue, something caught his eye. A strange creature leaping from the sea and then vanishing into the depths of water. He quickly zoomed in and what he saw was unbelievable. A creature with arms and a fish-like fin. It was just like a mermaid. And when he slowed down the footage, it became even clearer. This was no ordinary sighting. Luca was convinced he had come across a real-life mermaid. But here's the kicker. The video quality wasn't great, which leaves some room for doubt. Still, it's a mystery that keeps us guessing. Bluestone mermaid sighting. Holidays are all about fun and relaxation, but sometimes they bring unexpected surprises, like spotting a real-life mermaid. Yes, that actually happened to a family from agricultural Python, England, during their vacation at Bluestone National Park Resort. It's a short video, but even those 5 seconds are jaw-dropping. Shared by the resort, the footage shows mythical creatures that seem to come to life. As the family headed to the island, young Tom spotted a mermaid in the water. He watched the graceful creature swimming away from their boat before disappearing into the water. This might be one of the clearest proofs of mermaids yet. Mermaid caught on surveillance. Back in 2017, there was news of a real-life mermaid sighting that was caught on surveillance cameras in France, and it caused quite a stir. It all happened late one Saturday evening, when a diving instructor witnessed this weird event while reviewing footage. In the video, a mysterious figure walks around the pool area. Then, without warning, she takes a dive into the pool. She stays underwater for an unusually long time. The instructor can't believe his eyes. Could it really be a genuine mermaid? He's convinced she turned from sea creature to human form when she came out. Turkey shore mermaid. This is the only video of a mermaid ever to come out of Turkey. Recorded near the shore, the video shows a glimpse of a mermaid jumping out of the water and then diving back in. It's quite mysterious because no mermaid has ever been seen in these waters before. The creature has a fish-like fin on its lower body and seemed to have arms as well, but because the video is so grainy, it's hard to tell what it really is. Some people believe it could be a real mermaid, while others think it might be something else, like a fish or an unknown sea creature. Dried up mermaid. Back in 2015, after a huge hurricane hit Hawaii, a beach cleanup team member found something puzzling. There was chaos of uprooted trees and wrecked huts everywhere. Suddenly, the footage gives a glimpse of a big fish, but upon closer inspection, it turned out to be a lot more mythical. A mermaid. The person filming was spooked and unsure what to make of the discovery. Sadly, as they got closer, they realized something heartbreaking. The mermaid was lifeless. As they recorded, they gave us a good look at the mythical creature. It had a scaled lower body, reddish-brown hair, and a human-like face. However, except the hair, everything was dried up. It was evident that the mermaid had fallen victim to the brutal hurricane and had washed ashore in its aftermath. Taiwan mermaid encounter. Let's reel in another fascinating story, this time from a little village in Taiwan, where fishermen had a rather surprising catch. They were out on a typical fishing day, when suddenly their net snagged something crazy. A real-life mermaid. Can you imagine their shock? The fishermen were worried about her because she was struggling to break free. So, without hesitation, they jumped into action. They made it their mission to set her loose. With careful hands and a lot of effort, they untangled the mermaid from their nets and watched as she disappeared back into the ocean. Mystery remains. Step into a museum and you're bound to stumble upon ancient treasures and curious artifacts. But a mermaid? That's a bit unexpected, isn't it? Well, one Danish museum claimed to have just that, a mermaid skeleton of all things. Legend has it that a farmer and his trusty dog came across it, thinking they'd uncovered something truly historic. The skeleton looked like that of a young girl, but with some strange features. Could this be evidence that mermaids roam the seas? I cannot believe that even after this, the existence of mermaids remains a mystery. Underwater mystery. This next video comes from October 2023, off the coast of New Jersey. A diver was exploring the deep sea when he spotted something downright strange in the water. It looks like a mermaid from behind, gliding through the water. But here's the twist. Its upper body is hidden. As the diver edges closer, the creature senses his presence and rushes away, leaving him astonished. What on earth, or should I say under the sea, was that? A mermaid? Some unknown marine critter? The diver was scratching his head. But one thing's for certain, it's a mystery that's got him and all of us thinking what else might be lurking beneath the waves along the eastern coast. mermaids, or something else? Mermaids are often known for their distinctive fins, making them stand out from us land dwellers. But recently, there's been a sighting that's got everyone buzzing. A creature with a massive lower body fin spotted in the waters near Bangura Island in Mozambique. From above, it looked just like a mermaid taking a swim, and underwater footage showed it enjoying alongside other sea creatures. Researchers have identified it as the dugong, but many mermaid enthusiasts don't believe it. It's no wonder people got mixed up. Dugongs bear a striking resemblance to those mythical mermaids. Plus, they share more than just looks, like their shyness around humans. Bangkok mermaid. Imagine taking a relaxing stroll along the beach, soaking up the sun, when suddenly you come across a mermaid carcass floating in the water. That's exactly what happened off the coast of Bangkok, Thailand, where a video captured a mysterious creature belly up in the waves. But one thing's for sure, its lower body had a striking resemblance to a mermaid, with its distinctive fin catching everyone's eye. What's even more intriguing is that this isn't an isolated incident. Another similar creature resembling a male mermaid was found gasping for its last breaths on a nearby beach. While its inflated upper body didn't match typical mermaid depictions, the lower part, especially the fin, painted a different picture altogether. Gold Coast mermaid. At Gold Coast Broadwater in Australia, there's a local tale of mermaids making biannual visits to these waters. It's like they're coming home after months of adventures across the globe. Footage from this very spot shows a bloke enjoying a peaceful morning row in the Broadwater. But then, out of nowhere, there's a huge commotion in the water. At first, people thought it was a dolphin, given its size. But guess what? Dolphins don't hang out in these parts. So, what gives? Could it be this massive figure is the legendary freshwater mermaid of Gold Coast? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Mermaid at the pool. A mermaid was spotted in a pool or maybe a lagoon in South Africa. Whoever filmed it had a camera strapped to their noggin while they were up on a diving board, which gives us a pretty neat view. If you look closely at the video, you'll catch a glimpse of the mermaid gliding through the water. Her fin is this gorgeous bluish hue that sparkles as she swims past. And get this, she's using her arms to paddle, just like the mermaids. Atlantic's winged mystery. A video from the coast of the Atlantic Ocean shows a creature that looks very unusual. It seems to be trying to fly, but can't. It has a shape a bit like a person, but thin arms and legs. It keeps falling back into the water and can't stay in the air, no matter how hard it tries. This video quickly spread on Instagram and people started guessing what it could be. Some thought it might be a bird caught in a net, which was stopping it from flapping its wings. Others let their imaginations go wild, wondering if it might be a new kind of winged mermaid that no one had ever seen before. The Sulawesi surprise. In 2021, fishermen in South Sulawesi, Indonesia, found something unexpected. A strange sea creature's body floating near their boats. What started as a normal day at sea quickly turned into a moment of surprise and fear. They thought they might have discovered a creature from local legends, the Sulawesi mermaid, known in stories for defeating a powerful sea monster and ruling the waters. When they brought the creature to shore, a crowd gathered, excited at the possibility of seeing a legend. But the excitement faded when they realized it was actually a dugong. This gentle marine animal is often mistaken for a mermaid because of its fish-like tail and human-like torso. Mermaid illusion. High above the ocean, a drone captured an amazing sight, a group of mysterious marine creatures gracefully gliding through the water. The footage quickly spread online, sparking rumors of mermaids swimming beneath the waves. Viewers were amazed by their elegant movements and what looked like arms pushing them forward. The idea of real-life mermaids crossed their minds. After getting millions of views, the footage was investigated. Many people claimed these were migrating dolphins. However, the footage remains a mystery. Mermaid skeleton. A young boy made an amazing discovery on a Florida beach that has taken the internet by storm. While exploring the shore, he stumbled upon what seemed to be the skeletal remains of a mermaid. In the video, the boy carefully pulled the skeleton from a rock pool, entangling it from seaweed. Excited and a bit scared, he quickly called his mom to see his find. The footage went viral in just a few days as people tried to solve the mystery. The remains look like a mix of human and fish features, clearly mermaid-like. After examining the skeleton, they felt a mix of fear and amazement and decided to return the remains to the sea. Terrifying encounter. Recently, there's been growing concerns about mermaid corpses washing up on beaches, leading people to search remote shores for these remains. During one such trip, a group of friends found something very mysterious. The footage shows a teenager cautiously approaching a strange carcass. As he pokes it, something shocking happens. The corpse suddenly comes back to life. In a crazy turn of events, it screams loudly and grabs the boy's shirt. Luckily, he breaks free and quickly retreats. Was this creature really dead before? Or was it trying to deceive the humans? We can't say for sure. Open discussion. Recently, the internet was buzzing with a video of a mysterious find on a Mexican beach in Veracruz. It appeared to be a mermaid complete with gills, fins, and a tail that had washed ashore after a tsunami at the sea. The scene was so unreal that it sparked concern among the locals. Police at first dismissed it as a doll, but people weren't buying it. Eyewitnesses demanded a deeper investigation, as they thought the higher-ups were trying to cover up the story. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.